Hello, my name is Mike Hetman, and welcome to another edition of CMS Forex News. Today is Thursday, February 7th, 2008. In New Zealand, the unemployment rate notched down to 3.4% for the fourth quarter as employment grew 1.1%. Both numbers beat forecasts and show a strong labor market. In the UK, manufacturing production saw a decline of 0.2% for December, undershooting forecasts. Industrial production also saw a decline. It's the fourth month out of 6 that the indicators have been negative. In Germany, orders for manufacturing goods slipped, falling 1.7% in December. Orders from abroad declined by 2.8%, while domestic demand fell 0.5%. The Bank of England cut interest rates today as expected. The policy members lowered the country's benchmark rate by 25 basis points to 5.25%. The second quarter point cut in the last 3 meetings. The bank is seeing the economy stalling as a result of weaker consumer spending and some housing sector woes. With the U.S. slowing down as well, the members sided on the need to help stimulate growth as opposed to checking inflation. The pound-dollar pair began falling at 2 a.m., continued dropping as the UK production data came in, and accelerated its losses following the rate cut. The pound was down close to 200 pips, or 1%, from its session open as of 2 p.m. New York time. The European Central Bank held their base interest rate at 4.4%. President Trichet cautioned against letting high inflation persist into the medium term. He did go on to say that there is unusually high uncertainty concerning economic growth, a hint that the bank may have to join the Fed and the Bank of England in cutting rates. The euro fell following the statement as investors speculated about a rate cut sometime in mid-2008. The euro-dollar pair was down close to 190 pips from its level prior to the decision. The pair had been declining since it failed to breach the record high set last Friday. Combining today's fall with Tuesday's, the pair is down almost 400 pips. Turning to the U.S., there were 356,000 Americans filing first-time claims for unemployment. Even though claims fell from last week's 27-month high, economists had forecasts of an even bigger drop. The number of continuing claims continued to climb, reaching 2.78 million. In a second release, the number of Americans signing contracts to buy previously owned homes fell 1.5% in December, more than forecast. The housing market continues to deteriorate, with the housing slump expected to bottom out only in the second half of this year. Despite the poor fundamental news from the U.S., the dollar-yen pair was up on the day. U.S. stocks were trading choppy, but generally better after 3 days of declines. The dollar recovered its earlier losses and was up 170 pips from its session low as of 2 p.m. New York time. The pair is now testing resistance from Tuesday's high near 107.70. Overnight, Switzerland will unveil its consumer price index and a measure of consumer confidence. Germany will post its industrial production and trade balance data for December. Canada rounds off the releases with its employment report for January. And that's the news for this Thursday. For CMS Forex, I'm Mike Hetman. Happy trading.